Welcome, listeners, to the Cyber GPT Pulse podcast, your go-to place for staying updated on everything related to cybersecurity. I'm your host, Mohammad Ilyas Ahmed.
I'm your co-host Amiruddin Sayed.
Today, we are diving into the key takeaways from the Biden's administration executive order on artificial intelligence. So, as we are aware, recently, on 2 days ago, on October 30th, 2023, uh, President Biden has signed a comprehensive executive order which centers the artificial intelligence with the objective of promoting the secure and reliable development and application of AI. So, White House fact sheet outlining the details of the executive order can be accessed in the real time scenarios, and also which represents a substantial contribution to the topic of accountability in AI development and deployment across various organizations. So, due to which wide array of recommendations and action it presents, it is uh, it is set to anticipated that it will have an impact on organizations across all the sectors of the economy. That's ranging from extensive experience in implementing the AI to those just beginning to adopt it. One important essential keynote that the EO definition of AI system is broad and encompassing not only generative AI uh, or neural network based system, but also system developed in the recent years. So, crucially, the NIST, National Institute of Standard and Technology, will play a fundamental role in shaping guidelines and best practices for the development and deployment of safe, secure, and trustworthy AI systems. Companies should consider comparing their existing AI risk management framework against the NIST AI risk management to establish a baseline, to prepare additional guidance from the relevant agencies and regulatory bodies. So, meaning, uh, uh, when I say a baseline, it's something related to the agencies with the bodies with there are there are 8 principles that has been prioritizes in the EU executives order. So the very first one coming to ensuring the safety and security of AI through robust evaluation techniques. That means risk mitigation before the deployment. Also, supporting American workers through education, training, and understanding the impact of AI on the labor force. And the next principle is promoting the responsible innovation, competition, and collaboration while addressing intellectual property concerns. Uh, the next priority was mentioned in the EO is protecting the interest and privacy of Americans using AI-enabled product and services. Also, how to manage the risk associated with the federal government use of AI and enhancing its capacity to regulate and govern AI usage. And the last but not the least, it's leading global efforts to advance economic and technological progress through international collaboration of AI. The EO also adopts the definition of artificial intelligence, which was found in, uh, basically found in, which describes the machine-based system capable of making predictions, recommendations, or decisions to influence real and virtual environments based on human-defined objectives. Therefore, the scope of EO encompasses any machine-based system that performs these functions. And as expected, the NIST is tasked with a leading role in implementing many of the EO's directives, but the all of government approach in emphasizing various agencies and offices across the federal administration. This approach includes numerous actions in the near and the medium term. So there has been in the EO there are the key provisions that were summarized in the executive order. The first and the most important thing is safety and security. So the NIST is directed to develop guidelines and best practices for secure AI systems and procedures for AI red teaming tests. The Department of Energy is tasked to tasked with assessing AI model evaluation tools. So when I say AI model evaluation tools, meaning the dual use foundation models, so which invokes Defense Protection Act to impose mandates related to companies developing dual use foundation models, critical infrastructure. Again, it has like potential risk associated with AI usage and ways to mitigate vulnerabilities. The federal procurement of AI system uh, guidelines the use of generative AI by the federal workforce that are detailed in the EO. So the worker protection is one of the again important key parameter where the executive order calls for studies, actions to address potential AI related workforce displacement and worker protections. And when coming to the global leadership model, so it also emphasizes the need for the United States to lead in global AI effort, including in developing international standards and engaging with partners across the safety and security techniques. Last but not the least, the executive order is one of the most important significant step in shaping the development and deployment of AI in the United States, which focuses on safety, security, and ethical considerations while aiming to maintain a competitive edge in the global AI landscape. To have a machine-based system that can, given a set of human-defined objectives, make predictions, recommendations, or decisions influencing real or virtual environments. So there has a wide scope in AI machine-based system that makes predictions, recommendations, which is going to impact in the near future. So what do you think, Amiruddin, like how that can key highlight the safety and security from the NIST perspective?
Yes, of course. So you have summarized the whole EU order quite fundamentally there. I would just like to add that this is a significant step forward toward AI safety. Because in the previous EOs which we had from 2019 to 2021 and 22, we're mostly focusing on from in the 2019 order, which was 5H9, which just focused on the risk management of certain AI models, and then RMF and IR playbook was generated by NIST, and these were not focusing on the development of a secure development of these AI models, but this order actually focuses on a government initiative producing a standard for AI safety and security. Essentially, this is a leading effort from DEF CON, where we have seen that AI security has been tested in the red teaming village, where in the red teaming village, uh, backed by US government, AI chatbot was given a task. Every user can go on and test whether you can go on into that chatbot and just exploit it in one way or another and get the credit card just secondly just by using that chatbot. So essentially that chatbot is talking with you and somehow social engineering the user. And the second use case was also that just by stalking, the AI model can just stalk a user incoming, and by the physical appearance of it, maybe certain information based on its badge which he is wearing, how much information can be grabbed on. So these were the very essential steps which were already being seen through these various forums. And also we know that the frontier model forum, which was created by Microsoft, Google, and OpenAI and Anthropic, just for moving forward for better AI safety and finding the use cases of various risks which can maybe have had a hazardous impact on biological material or any fraudulent standards. So these kind of steps were already been taken on before this EO, and this EO has covered these specific points specifically for AI-enabled fraud. The talk about having a best practices and detection for AI generation, which we have seen because of DALI and LLM models. There is a huge amount of generation of various AI content, and there is also certain cases going on for copyright by artists. Although there is a back and forth on those judgment. So this is another thing which was highlighted in this EO, and apart from that, which you have already covered, that uh, also government doesn't want to restrict development. They are also looking for to promote innovation and competition in this area. But although it has been said for, but the response of industry is not great. And as well as myself being a AI developer, I understand that a red teaming exercise for AI development is still in the nascent state, doesn't have. So essentially, in red teaming, we have to define the model weight, and those model weight need to be, if somehow in red teaming exercise, a model's weight bias can be leaked. If those can be leaked, then that is just hazardous for the model. But this directive has included provision related to this model pertinent to national security under DPA. And if these certain model weight has been deleted or removed or maybe leaked, these are also considered as sensitive AI components, which is a cautious, deliberate progress. But also for the development or innovation, this actually add roadblocks for various reasons. Actually, we don't have control in the neural network. Not always we have control on storing weight and biases, because sometimes weight and biases is also on the back propagation or on the backtrack values. So we don't have that control as a developer. If it is being leaked, what will be the next step? If leakage has been done, maybe because of the leakage and because of the red team exercise has not been conducted on a AI model, whether the government is planning to send subpoenas to those organizations which has launched these products because of the lack of expertise in red teaming. Because there is a lack of, we can simply understand the number of AI companies are much more high than the number of red teamers for AI expertise is available. So as recently we know that for solar wind also, the SE is charging the CISO. So similarly, what will happen if a AI company is found out to actually escape or use a lower quality or lower expertise red teaming exercise uh, just to get its product launched faster, and later on because of that the wait and buy somehow lead into getting the chatbot compromise, which is being used by suppose a financial company, and the certain data of range of users is been deleted, and those that are credit card. So what will be the next step? Whether those will be considered just as a data breach, which we are seeing right now. So the regulation and the restriction which will be added on this executive order is also a consideration which need to be done by AI a practitioner from now onwards. So yeah, that's that will be a longer discussion. I think government will work on these fine tuning as the maturity of AI security, red teaming is moved forward. But right now we are on the balance of regulation to development innovation, where the balance need to be still tilled on innovation. That's my idea. That's my thinking for now. So what do you think on that?
Yeah. So yeah, certainly it's good that people are thinking about this problem. I just wish the answer from the government wasn't red teaming. So probably let's say for concerning chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear, CBR and threats, the Department of Homeland Security is in collaboration with Office of Science and Technology and the Department of Energy. They are tasked with performing 180-day assessment to explore the potential utilization of AI in threats and in the CBR and threat scenarios. So simultaneously, definitely, I will they will investigate how AI technology could be employed to defend against these type of threats. So
Yeah.
in similar pace, the Department of Defense (DoD), in coordination with the administration of OSTP, which is like Office of Science and Technology Policy, and the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine, will carry out a 120-day investigation into how AI can be used, both heighten and mitigate the biosecurity risk. So definitely, furthermore, there are additional directives in place to address the risk of misusing synthetic nucleic acids and enhance biosecurity measures as well. If we steer this towards a bioengineering, then with the nucleic acid synthetic industry is also focusing on this type of AI, how they can implement into into their day-to-day life. So definitely AI to generate a fuzz targets for applications, and also help our organizations work fuzzing into the development process, is something people are doing today, and many would find helpful in the near future. Well, would you like to add anything, Amiruddin?
Yeah, sure. So on that note, we can simply think about the biohacking villages. We have seen various potential uh, on which the sensor planted in a patient can be hacked, and with AI, this capability will always increase. So I do agree on that. This EO is a step forward to have regulation in place. But just to add on that, this need to be further refined for better understanding, as well as the innovation should also go forward.
Right.
So that's the ending. That's my ending
Correct.
and statement.
Having coding assistants that consistently provide more secure coding suggestions, or an enhanced capability to utilize generative AI for identifying and resolving vulnerabilities, would represent a significantly security improvement in the
Yeah,
day-to-day life.
and also adding safety against
Yeah.
possible AI hallucination, and of course providing a certain security knowledge and training for the new security expertise or security in newcomers, so that the LLM, the like OWASP top 10 LLM is one good initiative which
Right.
is going on. It actually has having prompt injection, and various attack can be assessed. At least developers can understand what can happen if there is some mistake, and those need to be also considered. So safety and security of AI with the innovation still going on.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, so I think that's a good discussion, and with this, we will look forward for further feedback, and yeah, Elias, that's it from me.
yeah, so certainly we may not possess all the solutions in this episode, but we did have few valuable techniques that can contribute to the growth of AI. So buckle up as we embark on a journey to the cyber realm, so which uncovers the threats and opportunities that lie ahead. So don't forget to subscribe, because the Cyber GPT Pulse podcast electrifies your cybersecurity knowledge. So well, that's all for this week, and thanks for watching this episode. So the contact information is in the show notes. If you have any questions, comments, or topics that you want us to discuss in the near future, feel free to email us. So until next time, stay safe and secure, and protect your digital world.
Thank you. Bye.